Love him or hate him, YouTubers are part of what keeps a Roblox game alive. And Roblox Bedwars, being one of the biggest games on Roblox, has a bunch of different YouTubers who make content on the game. But as time passed, there has been many changes to the style of Roblox Bedwars content. So today, we'll go over the entire history of Roblox Bedwars content on YouTube and how it has evolved. Roblox Bedwars has been around for quite some time, so we're gonna go all the way back to May 28th, 2021, which is the exact day Roblox Bedwars first came out, which means we are now in the prehistoric era. Neanderthals are walking the planet and they just learned how to cook food. We're in the earliest days of Bedwars and we have the first few YouTubers who are making videos on Bedwars. I guess you can call them pioneers. Roblox Bedwars was initially a Roblox Islands event, so you can pretty much call it Islands, the sequel. And of course, a bunch of large Islands YouTubers such as DVPlays and DV took note of this, and were some of the first people to make videos on Roblox Bedwars. DV actually streamed the release of Bedwars and gave his first impression of the game.
Let's go.
Now that clip I just showed you is technically among the earliest and oldest clips on YouTube of someone stepping foot into Bedwars. Pretty interesting, right? The content produced back then compared to the content produced now are two very different things. They're pretty much polar opposites. Roblox Bedwars was a much smaller and more simple game, and there's not really much you can do. There's only one game mode and that's pretty much it. No custom matches, no kits, no nothing. Back then, YouTubers such as It's Maddie and Tanqr would make videos where they would pretty much show the viewers some basic tips on the game. I mean, the game is kinda new, so it makes sense why most people wanna get better at the game. And it worked. These kinds of videos gained hundreds of thousands of views, and the Bedwars community started to grow. It's Maddie, who was once a dead and dormant channel for many months, finally started to pick up steam because of making these videos on this brand new game. But we are missing out on a very important part on why Bedwars content is the way it is now. This is so important that it brings us on to the next era. If I were to ask you, name a Roblox Bedwars YouTuber, there's a 99% chance that you will say Tanqr. That's right, Tanqr was one of the first members of the Arsenal community to transition over to Bedwars, since both games have quite a bit of stuff in common. Tanqr started Bedwars content on June 12, 2021, and he initially had 1.7 million subs. And to no one's surprise, he pulled millions of views by doing Bedwars content. His content was much more simple back then, where he would go into squads or doubles and basically test out some overpowered items, like the newly added Emerald Sword and the newly added crossbow. This is also when kits were added, which allowed people to make more interesting content, such as getting 101 kills with the new Rage Blade, which has been done by a new and upcoming Bedwars YouTuber, Spec. It's June 17th, and an unknown user by the name of Cool Jeremiah 121213 decided to start a Bedwars channel on YouTube. But you guys probably know him as Minibloxia. Just like Tanqr, Mini was a very skilled player, but at the time, he was pretty much unknown in the Bedwars community. But he would then explode in popularity and become a rising Bedwars YouTuber, going from 600 to 10,000 subs in July alone. At this point in early July, Tanqr started a new trend. Arsenal YouTubers getting bored of Arsenal and switching to Bedwars. The Arsenal YouTubers such as Bandits and Wake transitioned to Bedwars and pulled a large amount of views. And you guessed it, more players for Bedwars and more money for the devs. Speaking of players, Tanqr is obviously one of the most skilled players on YouTube who has a huge fan base, which means he's constantly setting the bar high for skilled players. In simpler words, Tanqr is a pro player on YouTube and his fan base wants to be a pro player like him. At the moment, Tanqr is probably the most relevant Bedwars YouTuber, uploading almost daily and pulling at least 1 million views. People enjoyed seeing his gameplay and personality and what he comes up with. He's kinda like the dream of Bedwars. But then, Bedwars released an update that would change the style of Bedwars content on YouTube, which brings us on to the next era. Custom matches are now in the game, which allows players to create a custom match and basically do whatever they like. It's kinda like creative mode. This allowed some new styles of Bedwars content to be created. Bedwars Shorts and Bedwars Challenges. Bedwars Shorts have actually been around in the development era, but most of them were just gameplays. After the custom matches update, people were able to create pretty creative skits. like Roblox Bedwars, but it's a mobile ad. Some of the first people to do this are Hanu, Frenzy, and Jimbo Slice. They would all post shorts every day and pull in a ton of views. They're also really entertaining and I'd probably watch them for hours. If you watched Bedwars content back in August, I challenge you to open up YouTube, scroll for your homepage, and not find a Bedwars short. Bedwars challenges were also present on YouTube at the time. People like Spec would post custom challenges which would usually involve his friends and a ton of money, as well as people like Jimbo Slice hosting tournaments. In my opinion, this is one of the biggest updates they've ever made. People like Minibloxia, Spec, and Tanqr would dominate the Roblox Bedwars platform. We are now in the Seasons era. The new Season 1 Battle Pass just came out with a ton of new kits. There's also a leveling system which helps you unlock kits. People would make videos showing the fastest ways to level up and videos where they show the new Season 1 kits. Minibloxia's two most popular videos are related to the new Season 1 and Season 2 kits. There was also gifting, which allowed people to give out free kits and battle passes. People would make giveaway videos or live streams where they give away kits if they lose a game. Rip their bank account. We are now in the Lucky Blocks era. Lucky Blocks just came out with a bunch of new items. This brought a whole new wave of Bedwars content, and smaller YouTubers like Trap Roblox made dozens of videos on the new Lucky Block items and got a ton of views. I think Spec did a video on the Lucky Blocks. Yeah, right there. Channel views were skyrocketing for people like Tanqr, Spec, and many shorts channels because of the Lucky Blocks. So it's safe to say that this is a pretty important era. Looks like we're already in November and they added the voice chat queue. Voice chat queue was a pretty big part of the Bedwars hype because many YouTubers did trolling videos on the new voice chat feature by using voice changers, which made for some of the funniest Bedwars content on the internet. We also got the new infected mode. People like TruckHater567 and EnoZ did videos on glitches which allows you to literally get a rage blade as a zombie in only a few seconds. Viewers would be very entertained by these videos. Challenge videos, glitch videos, and Lucky Block videos would be the dominant Bedwars videos for the community, and some of them would get millions of views. It's now the start of December and another game mode was added. Unlike squads, doubles, 16v16, Battle Royale, this one's different. Sky Wars. It's a new and fresh game mode that most people want to get good at. There would be strategy videos and videos where people just try hard. Like how do people get full emerald in half a minute? Oh look, Rektway and TapWater came in and popularized staged videos. You know the drill. YouTuber joins a lobby, YouTuber runs into toxic players, and YouTuber invites them to a party and they battle it out. This style has been around for a couple of months, but it started getting really popular in December. This video style has become so popular that even older YouTubers like Minibloxia and Spec made a couple of them. I think this video style is pretty interesting. It's December 17th and Season 3 has arrived. There's a lot of major things in this update, such as the new kits and the new enchants. YouTubers like XDemon and Tanqr would come up with pretty interesting enchantment combos. But there's another YouTuber who is blowing up, and that would be Fulton, who you guys probably know. Fulton's channel blew up hard in December by making challenge videos which usually involve larger YouTubers or random challenges. The editing is also pretty unique to say the least. And that leads us to today's era, which I'd call the modern era. YouTubers like CKev, It's Maddie, Rektway, TapWater, Minibloxia, Spec, Tanqr, and Fulton dominate Roblox Bedwars, coming up with new video styles such as YouTubers control your game and even playing Bedwars blind. And that is the entire history of Roblox Bedwars content on YouTube. We've been through a lot of stuff and it's pretty amazing. Also, we're trying to speedrun to 20,000 subscribers, and I know we can reach it very quickly if you can just check if you are subscribed, because that'll help a lot. And if this gets 2,000 likes, I'll probably do a part 2 in the future and add even more stuff. But for now, that's a wrap.